Soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education, soulful, inspiration, soulful, inspiration, a little education. You love it. Uninspired and tired is a bad combination, and I'm sad to say that's a dark situation, but I'm thinking of you, so I'm glad to say I wrote a letter on behalf of how I feel today. 7 a.m. in the morning, ain't been to sleep. It's been a night type long and a rough type week. I'm meditating my life on the whole, pondering the where, when, how, ifs I can gain control. It's like a spin of the wheel or a roller to die. They say that you can be a winner at the game of life, but I know the house don't play to lose, so you better know the math, how to make the move. See, I'm a student of the study, how to proper pursue a blunt portion of the profits produced, paying my dues, so I follow the naughty and avoid the fools. But this is trial by fire, so you must stay cool. One rule: envy is a powerful tool. Spine all times, everything you do. That way, when the idiot's ear get act fool, you can crack those crabs and continue to move. You know, 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feel me. Remember back to the slenderest times when we pitched for the pretty penny nickel a dime, before the world seemed crooked and the gutter was fine, when it was good hood living and a peace of mind. Now that's over. Life will make a grown man sober, head aching, hanging over, feeling funny inside. We never knew the world worked on a bogus design to keep a brother buried deep, broken down and blind. Better still, man, it's ill when you look to find there's a chance to advance, most heads deny. Like a dream and a slice of the proverbial pie, we will remain to reside in the ghetto of pride. Ignorance is pure bliss, and these days provide plenty of it to keep a poor man pacified. I try to put him on the business of knowledge applied, but that's a pickle of a deal that's sour inside. But 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm open up. Long night, ain't been to sleep. I grab my pencil and pad, I'm open. I hope you feeling me, man. So many guys that I grew with died, resorted to doing crime and turned doing the time. I can hardly bear to speak to childhood friends and find every exchange features a fella falling the wayside. That's ill, but then it keeps a brother on field mode, mentally locked and loaded, ready to deal with any form of friction you can fathom to feel. In a world that wheels drama and fires at will, it bust from dawn to dusk and aim to kill. Cause a lot of souls shook and afraid for real. So instead turn their head, tuck tail and chill, in the hopes not to cope, but that's whack. See, you and I are like a different breed, and we bring to the balance such a desperate need. The eagerness to elevate and evolve the scene, a better space, a better time indeed. Sincerely.
It was the voice of a courageous explorer, a man dedicated to the pursuit of man's knowledge and the expansion of his horizons.
Good morning. Here is Nathan Ivey.
Welcome back, everyone. Nate Ivey in the air chair, and we got a lot of ground to cover. I've got some of the most emotional clips around the blogosphere, around the internet. I'm going to play for you within the next 10 minutes during the A block of the show this morning. Good morning, welcome back. Today is Thursday, July 7th, 2016. And you have made your way to the Nathan Ivey Show. I spent nearly 20 years dominating, conquering public radio, then commercial radio, and now the internet because of you. Shout out to the Chop Shop. And what's up, Team NI? Numerous things to discuss, not the least of which is D. Wade is leaving Miami. And that has everything to do with personalities and feelings, because He left Miami for a contract that was only $7 million more. Now, to you or I, $7 million is a lifetime. It's a lifetime's worth of savings or money. But to a man like D. Wade, it's a drop in the bucket. If you leave the only team you've ever played for your entire NBA career to go to another team for $7 million, that's because you are disgruntled. You are upset. You have had it. Good people don't leave good jobs. They leave bad people. Good morning. Welcome back. And more than likely, that's what's happening with Miami. With Miami. He said, I'm out of here. You're going to disrespect me like this? If Kevin Durant said he wanted to come to Miami, you would have found the money. When it's just me, the guy that brought you 3 championships, the guy that took a backseat to LeBron James, the guy that used my personal relationship to get with LeBron James, I'm not mad at him. I have a clip for you that's very emotional. You can watch the video on my Facebook page. I want to tell you straight up, if you're the kind of person who gets caught up with their emotions, male or female, you're going to get caught up with this, because I did. I am upset. I'm mad. I'm mad about it. I'm sick and tired of seeing black people brutalized. I'm sick and tired of watching the media monetize and commodify black pain. I'm done with it. When will it end? I'm sick and tired of people making excuses for law enforcement. We know there's many good people, the majority of them, but they need to do what they've been asking the community to do. Snitch. I want to see law enforcement snitch on these bad officers. I want to see officers testifying against bad officers. Where's the next Serpico? It is completely unfair for law enforcement to ask the community for things that law enforcement is not willing to do itself. A woman posted a Facebook, she went live on Facebook. And since then, the video's been taken down. You can find a link on my personal page, Nathan Ivey. And I think many of you are probably connected with me on my personal page. I've got 2 pages, the personal page and then the show page for much more official things. But, listen, for the folks on my personal Facebook page, I mean, some of us have been riding deep with each other for years and years and years. You've heard every story I've ever told about my fam. You've seen the pictures. We might even met each other many times before. Okay, so I'll never shut that down. It's on my page right now. It is accessible to the public. I wish that Facebook would allow you to have more than 5,000 friends, because I got a couple hundred folks, probably more than that, honestly. Not bragging, just telling you the facts. And I wish that I could absorb everybody onto the page so they can see what I'm updating on a regular basis. But I cannot. And if they updated it, or should I say raised the ceiling, allows you to have 7, 8, maybe 10,000 fans, man, that'd be great. Facebook has since taken down the video, but I have the audio for you. And this is a very, very tragic story. I mean, could you imagine you get pulled over, routine traffic stop, and the next thing you know, guess what? The person on the passenger side is dead. So police pull this couple over, black couple, and black female is driving. Black male is in the passenger side. The police are interacting with the black male on the passenger side. And so now you're going to have a real issue. And this is going to come down to the credibility of the police. Nobody's lying on police like that on video. I don't believe it. I believe what this woman said. She said that her boyfriend, the passenger in the car, was instructed, right, to get his ID by the officer. That sounds reasonable because they always ask you for that. Have you ever been pulled over by a police officer? They ask you to get your wallet, and you're like, I'm going for my wallet now. Don't get all trigger happy. Don't get scared on me now. I'm going for my wallet. I'm moving very slow. My fingertips are on my wallet. That is my wallet. It's not a gun. The woman claims that the police officer instructed the passenger, her boyfriend, in the car that she's driving to get his wallet. As he's getting his wallet, he also tries to explain to the man that he's got a concealed and carry permit. There's nothing wrong with black people having concealed and carry permits. Okay? This goes back to separate but unequal. Why is it? Okay, well, let me phrase it that way. Do you believe that black people who have concealed and carry weapons of firearms, okay, are viewed the same as everybody else? Let's say white folks. I'm not sure. This is very tragic. Props to this sister. Props to this sister. Number one, for having the strength and the courage to videotape this officer. Damn it, there's some people who won't videotape an officer from 500 feet away because they don't want to be involved and they don't want to get caught up. And I understand and respect it. It is what it is. But this woman is in the vehicle. The officer is outside the vehicle on the side of the passenger with his weapon drawn at her face. At her. On her. He is extremely emotional because he understands what he just did. He's actually arguing with her as she's taking this video. So this woman is doing two things at once. One, she's holding her phone and she's talking to the world. To the world. She's pleading for help. For help. Help this woman. And at the same time, she's having this conversation, pardon me, with the police officer. And he's like, I told him not to reach. She's like, no, sir. I mean, how she remained strong and calm in that moment can only be described as she was trying to save her own life. This man just shot her boyfriend sitting right next to her. How damn disrespectful is that? And she's like, no, sir, no. No, she even says no, sir, to the man. No, sir, no, sir. You told him to reach for his wallet. He's like, no, no, no. I told him not to reach for anything. His lie is already set up on the scene. The government means to make it more difficult for white police officers or police officers in general to make mistakes in the moment and lie about it and walk away. That needs to be made more difficult. This man, in my opinion, is on the scene, is already crafted his story. And again, if you're a smart and intelligent person, you're a police officer, you know how the game is played. You mistakenly kill a black man, he's got a record, you focus on a record. You mistakenly kill a black man and he's got some kind of drugs in his system that he shouldn't have, you focus on the drugs in his system that he shouldn't have. And I was afraid for my life. This is very emotional. Also, a second camera view has been revealed within the last 24 hours from the Baton Rouge incident. People hit the streets in Baton Rouge. Props to them. We should all be on some levels in support of those people. As long as they're not killing individuals, I'm not even really too concerned about property because that's what insurance is for. But as long as they're not threatening the lives of individuals, officers, they have every right to hit the streets. Hit the streets, damn it. Let's be honest here. Things didn't change in Cincinnati until people hit the street. There's a power in that is undeniable. If you just go home, nobody says anything, we go home, we're not going to talk about it when we hit the streets, it'll be forgotten. It'll be swept under the rug. History proves that. History proves that. This is emotional. I know it's early in the morning. I know you got to go out there and do what you got to do. The pornography of being an adult, the pornography of being a parent. You got a lot of responsibilities today, and I know you need to be energized, and that typically is my goal. But I'm going to energize you. I'm going to arm you with knowledge this morning, the knowledge of what went down. And you got to hear this. This is amazing to me. Very, very sad. I'll be honest with you. My first emotions, I was just overcome with emotion when I saw it. Because as a black man, when I see other black men brutalized, I identify. I identify. I don't care who it is, where it is. I identify instantly. I think about my wife and I. And if that's the way that she would conduct herself, if that happened to me. So you telling me I can't have a concealed carry permit to protect myself and my family? You telling me as a man I can't have another conversation with another man even if he has a badge and a gun? This issue's ridiculous, man. We're living in the last days of common sense. Welcome back to the Nathan Ivey Show. It's your lucky day. You found us.